MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Luis Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMay. We need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn on double play.
Leading off tonight
we
for
already
Cleveland,
know he's an offensive
the right
force.
fielder.
Digging in,
Eduardo
Valenzuela. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
First pitch, 7:05.
A shot to second base and handled for the first down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. The October weather here in New York starting to turn a bit. 52 degrees at first pitch. Line towards center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first two guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this fifth-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, and the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to the plate. We'll be right back on MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
Shane Bieber is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
For the Yankees, the right fielder,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Batting second.
Good contact.
The first baseman.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now another 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs,
Batting
but they
fourth.
always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps into batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Giancarlo Stanton now lays off 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is in now. Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Starlin Castro.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Muncy scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The designated hitter. Carlos.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He's taken him deep once. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge looks up, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped straight up. Gregorius into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bieber is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Torres stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-1 on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2.
Batting 7, the second baseman, DJ.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. This is line to left. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here comes the first pitch.
Eduardo.
Hit on the ground to third.
A
diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The center fielder.
In now for Cleveland, Tyler Naquin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
1 and 2.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Valenzuela gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Runner back standing. In now, Jose Ramirez. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. The windup and the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And that misses 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Indians fail to score, but they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar as we move on to the
leading
bottom
up
of inning
for
number
the
3.
Yankees, the designated
First
hitter,
pitch coming. Here it
Miguel
is. Good fastball
Andujar.
down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Andujar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And a fastball is in there for strike one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little
Now
in
batting,
pitcher's favor,
right
but
fielder,
it wasn't outrageous.
Perez.
Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Judge fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It's 1. DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. He'll try again. 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Off and running is Lindor. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Fouled off. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Torres in foul ground. 1 down. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right on the inside, Black with a slider. Laid off but called the strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Again, another foul ball.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 6.
Striding into the
Designated
box,
hitter,
Yolmer Sanchez.
Carlos.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
29.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitch
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on this. Striding in once again.
Leading off
Max
for the
Muncy.
Yankees, the first baseman.
Ready to
Max
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Muncy.
Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting,
At the plate, Didi
shortstop,
Gregorius,
Didi.
who singled his last time.
Gregorius.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. Lindor has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's
left
exactly
fielder,
what they wanted out of that pitch off of the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for the Indians, the catcher.
First offering
Kevin
on its way.
Plawecki.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with
Now
a punch out. 1 away.
Right fielder, Eduardo.
First delivery to him on the way.
Valenzuela.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge looks up, and it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well,
now
that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The batter, the shortstop.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First offering on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with
your
4
attention,
bombs
please.
already in this
Now,
one.
yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has
Number
power
48.
just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's by him for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Naquin is right there, 1 down.
Now batting,
And
third
that'll bring up
baseman,
Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber.
Out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
The designated hitter,
So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Ramirez is up with it to Castro up the bag, and that ends the inning. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he lays off for ball 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had this unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Into the box, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. So striding forward now, Kevin Plawecki. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Here's the 0-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there
now
for a 2 RBI base hit.
Right
yeah, I don't care, Dan. Long dart off the end of the bat. Jam sandwich doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Adam Ottavino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a favorable call there taken for a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Ready on 0-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heading after it is Naquin, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number
Here's big
99.
Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box now,
Max
Muncy. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Behind 0-2 now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Francisco Lindor. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2
for
in the
the
ball
Yankees.
game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Santana is right there, and very quickly 1 gone.
The batter, the left
Stepping
fielder,
into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Fielded cleanly, zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. CC Sabathia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Leading off for the Indians, the second baseman.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the first pitch from CC. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Softly hit out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The left fielder, number 29.
Digging in, Leury Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch.
Now batting.
He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eduardo Valenzuela. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Torres. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Naquin will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Miguel
Miguel.
No hits to this point.
Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. It's a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth. Now Francisco Lindor hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Naquin at second. Ramirez at first with no outs. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for Cleveland.
So now Carlos Santana. Previous history with Sabathia. He's collected 11 hits in 20 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Zach Britton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Second baseman, Starling.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 gone. And there will be no advance here to waste as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-2, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing the series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th-inning rally. High and deep to right center. Valenzuela going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting,
digging in now for the Yankees, Max Muncy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. One and 2 now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready once again.
Now batting.
Gregorius. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Gregorius.
Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Valenzuela is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Striding forward now the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Line hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard-hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference.